All right, everybody. I'm sorry about the late stream. I have not been feeling like super great lately. I woke up this morning and I was like really tired and my head didn't feel good. So rather than cancel, I really wanted to be here. So I just went ahead and did like a late stream. If I sound a little weird, it's because I'm gunky and I do have a lozenge in my mouth. So please don't mind that. I'm glad you guys are here regardless. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts cover. Hell yeah. Sore from your heart. I'm sure. I know I would be sore as hell if I went hiking because like I have not done any sort of exercise in quite a while and I really need to. So, but hiking's good. I love hiking. Well, I'm glad you have fun. Your the pictures you took were really pretty, so it looked like you had a good time. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and let's get right into it. Especially for, people that are in like different time zones, you might be up late, and I do appreciate you being here regardless. So, we're starting off with Mitsuki here. They wrote, well, back from a break. Honestly, I didn't do much full pieces lately, just some random sketches. Hey, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. The first one, bro, looks like Michael Jackson, not my intention. 2 and 3 was too tired to nearly shade these, so I was just scribbling the colors. In 4, I wanted to draw characters interacting. Hey, that's okay, Pensy. I know that it's at a weird time, so. Oh, I see what he's saying. That he kind of has like the what is it? The dude from Demon Slayer, the main demon kind of vibes. I think it's just like the one like kind of like squiggly hair over here and the pale skin, but but no, I like this. This looks like he's like uh maybe has some sort of ability to like mess with like people's souls or something here. He's got like the he's doing the ho 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 kind of like haughty villain laugh here, so I really like that. And then you got some characters like making fun of him here. Skipping the torture, lame. Wow, he went straight for the kill. So I'm assuming that this is some sort of like either villain character or one of those like anti-hero kind of characters that kind of like observes from a distance and then pops in at key moments, that kind of thing. But I really like it. It's really cool. It's a really neat design. I like his little cowl over top of his jacket here that he's got going on. It's pretty cool. It's a neat design. But I always love that they include things about their characters like personalities. Like that's really awesome. You get to know like way more about the character just by looking at these. Oh, I guess he's like a priest or something because he's got like the little this little jam like on his robe here. I have no idea what that thing's called. Ooh, I really like this one. I saw it when they posted it in the Discord. Like this is a really like neat idea just for like doodling. Like it really like helps with the composition, even though like the main background is white. Yeah, having like the shadow of the umbrella being like where the implied details of like the background is really neat. And I like that the shadowing is also great on the character as well, with like the hatching, and the hatching all goes in the same direction, so it's all like pointing towards the point of interest, along with like the line in the umbrella here. Yeah, it's really neat. I like it. I like it a lot. Like Mitsuki's killing it, even if they just said that they're just like scribbling. Like it looks good. Let's go ahead to the next one here. We got some storytelling with this one. Looks like they've just come from maybe like some sort of battle or some sort of like traumatic experience that they've survived, and they're just kind of like trying to make it, to safety through the woods here. I really like it. I like how they use the desaturated tones for like the majority of the image, except for the points of interest where you have the high saturation on the eye, and you have the contrast, the color and brightness contrast right here in the face. So it looks good. I know that they feel kind of like insecure about like doing these like sketches sometimes, like they're unsure about them. But these are awesome. I love them. Like you should definitely explore this more. And then this one's really cute. It's the two characters like interacting. Like this guy's like trying to act like he doesn't like having carrying this character, or doesn't care about this character, but he definitely does if he's giving them a piggyback ride like that. Like this character might be like have like an obnoxious personality, but like I don't know, it's just good storytelling to see the two characters like interact and like their expressions and everything. You can kind of like infer their relationships and whatnot. And then the with the composition's really cool with the gradiated rectangle in the background with the shapes cut out. Looks really good. I like it. It's a good way to frame them. Yeah, the colors are really nice too. Again, the high saturation around um, their heads up here and the main parts, like on the outfit, brings all the attention up here, and then it gets more and more desaturated as you get away from it. So it's really good. Really good use of composition and design. Let's go on to our next one here. Also, make sure you guys give Mitsuki a lot of support, give them a lot of encouragement, especially when you see an artist that's like, feeling some type of way about their art and they might be in a slump. Make sure that you give them, just at least a few kind words of encouragement here and there, just to maybe help them break the slump and get their passion back. So moving on here to the next one. So we have Jupiter Planet. Jupiter wrote, "Hello, went on a little drawing spree this week. First and second image are new vampire characters named Toga Midari. Small info, she gouged her own eyes out. Ooh. Third is a random cat girl I made by accident. Might give her lore. Fourth is Mel, my only cat girl before the third image happened." All right. Ooh. Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, this is crazy. She's like holding the sword by the blade too, unless that's like the sheath. I hope that's the sheath. Excuse me. But it wouldn't matter, if she was a vampire, so she could like heal through it. But it's cool. I actually like her like not having the eyes. I think that gives her Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I wish allergies would stop. I definitely feel like I'm starting to get like some kind of sick, which always happens whenever the weather changes. It's gone from being like extremely hot to like very mild and cool outside, and every single time that happens, I get sick. So I'm just like, ugh. Thank you. But yeah, I like this. I like this like flippy haircut with the little side bang tassel thingies, and then we got like the spoopy hand over here. I like it. I like how the posing looks like she's like not touching the ground, like she's one of those vampires that like floats just slightly off the ground. Ooh, and here's another one. This one's a traditional sketch here. That's cool. I like it. I like this pose here. This pose is like really, really dynamic. That's a hard pose to pull off too. I like it though. You can see that she uses a giant umbrella. Maybe she goes out in the sun with this just to, keep herself from getting yeeted by the sun, but she can still go out in like slightly shady areas, that kind of thing. And then we have a view of the back of her hair here, which is awesome. I really like the big giant red earrings. Again, this is like a really good use of like the colors and the saturation here, because all of this is like really saturated and has like a lot of grays and a lot of blacks. And then you get up here and you have like all these like warm colors. Aw, this was super cute. I like this. This is the random cat girl I did by accident in the super cat girl pose. I love seeing the traditional artwork being displayed here too. Reminds me of back in the day when I used to do it, but you guys are better at it, so. But yeah, she's really cute. I love the dark skin with the minty green hair. I love that the highlights on the hair are also like different variations of the greens and the yellows, and then they have the like the much lighter like eyes up here, and I like the peach outline color that you put around the outside. Like that's a really nice touch. I used to try to achieve that when I did traditional art, but I always like, I don't know. I just don't think I implemented it right, and a lot of times I messed up like a lot of my drawings doing it. But yeah, this is a cute little outfit for her too. I like it. Let's go ahead to the next one here. And then this one is also a cat girl as well. I like how this one has like, it shows like the different personalities. Like, this one's got like the kind of cheeky cat girl pose, and then this one looks like she's like out like maybe like frolicking around here. I love the shapes of the hair back here. You can tell by like the really rounded shapes. This is a really good example of using a shape language. When it's rounder, you can tell that the character is like more friendly, more approachable. When you use like curves versus like jagged edges and whatnot. This is a very good use of shape language to show the character's personality. And again, you have like the really like simple black and white outfit down here, and then you have like a ton of the warm colors up here, like on the hair and the face area. And the placement's really nice too. Like it looks like, so if you were going to do the rule of thirds, you would have a line here, a line here, a line here, and a line here. So she's like right in like the center of like those intersecting lines. So that's a really good composition element there. So that was everything from Jupiter Planet. I really enjoy seeing all the traditional art. I love seeing that people like, put out like so many OCs, and it looks like, you guys are implementing a lot of artistic techniques. I don't know if they're intentional or not, but if you're still doing them, and it's amazing. Like I really, really like it. I really encourage it. So make sure you guys check out Jupiter Planet. Make sure you share their work and give them lots of love as well. Next one coming up here, we have SJM. They wrote, my OC Chelsea is ready to destroy your bullies. Ooh, I like that. My OC Neelan relaxing for a bit. My OC Soraya wearing her favorite surplus shirt. And my OC Xavier, who is a bodyguard, half man, half dog, who likes men and women. Ooh, okay. Nice. Ah, yeah, so she's gonna take out the bullies with this giant like love hammer here. I don't know why, but I imagined if this was like animated, like right before she hits them with the hammer, they have like giant hearts in their eyes, like they're gonna enjoy it or something, and then they just get smushed. Oh, you heard boys? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, but this is really cool. They have like a lot of like different I know they're really into like fashion design. You can see that they're testing out their different like swatches for their colors over here, which is really cool. This is Daniel King Jr. If you're watching this later, this is kind of what I was talking about, where you just put like little like just a little like hint of like the colors like kind of like next to the character, and that way you can always like refer to that color. So you have like a congruent palette across all your images. But yeah, this is cool. I like that this character has a story where they don't like bullying, so they use their hammer to do something about it. Next one here we have Neelan. They're just like relaxing on a nice little hill here under a tree. This is their like raccoon character dude, kind of looking off into the distance, kind of just enjoying life and relaxing and maybe thinking about some things. I love all the warm colors on it as well. This is really cool. I like it. So now it shows has a very relaxing vibe to it, which should be exactly what you're going for. Then we have Soraya Murda Hernandez. They're 24 years old. They're wearing their favorite surplus shirt. I'm not sure exactly what type of shirt that is, but looks cool. Nice and purpley here. Yeah, very cute. I like they had like the pink skirt going on here. Look very friendly. Nice. I like it. And it looks like they were thinking about using like markers to color it. So there's like little splashes of marker work here, and then it looks like they took some color pencil and went over top of that. Maybe they were experimenting. Like I know a lot of people who use like Copics and like high-end markers will also take like high-end color pencils and do like detailing and whatnot on it, or they'll like reinforce colors with it, which is really cool. And then this last one is Xavier, who is also half dog. He's a bodyguard, and this guy is bi, according to what they said, likes men and women, which is pretty cool. That's got to be kind of interesting, is having like, you have literally like half a human body, and then you have almost a whole dog body down here. It's a pretty cool concept. It's like kind of like a centaur, but I don't know what you would I don't know what the Latin word for like half dog half man would be. I have no idea, but it's cool. It's a different take on things. I like it. It's interesting. And they got the little side ponytail. They look like they're friendly, even as a bodyguard. So he is an all-around good boy. So that was everything from SJM. They have a ton of like OC work. They really heavily focus on the fashion and the stories of their characters, so I really like learning about their characters that way. It's very nice. So make sure you support them, check them out. I'd seen a lot of posts where they said they were losing a lot of followers on Twitter. So make sure that you go ahead and give them a follow, give them some interactions, and make sure that their Twitter stays alive and kicking. All right, we got Rainwing Gamer, aka LSD Goblin, my favorite tag for a character name. I mean, a Twitter name on Twitter that I've seen so far. It makes me laugh every single time. But this is like a super cute character here. I love the big giant hair. I'm not biased at all with that whatsoever. It's not like Havoc has big giant hair that makes her beautiful and adorable and amazing. But yeah, it's really cool. Like, I like that they have like scales, and then they're wearing like a I can't tell if they actually have kitty ears or they put on like a kitty. I think they put on like one of those like little kitty head accessories, and then she's doing the cute little like meow meow kind of like thing. So and you can see some of her scales through her tights down here, which is a neat little detail as well. Got the light source coming from the side here, so that did a great job with that. And I like the background here too. It's got the kidney beans all like nice and shiny and jelly looking. Very cute. Then we got this super cool skeleton wolf doggo thing before that we saw from last time. Still very, very neat. I really like the super pissed off straight across third eye on its head here. It almost looks like this might be like another entity that is like maybe symbiotic with like the actual like doggo thing. It's really cool though. Like I could see these as actually being like two separate things. Like you have like the doggo here, and then this is like a little like either like homunculi or like maybe like some sort of like demon thing that has like attached itself to it. I don't know. It's really neat. I like the flow of like the fur, and I really like the color choices with like the lighting and whatnot. It's really neat. I really like it. And then we got this one here where we have like two characters being cute together. Where do you want to go to eat? Want to eat at that ramen place? Nah, we ate there last time. Hey, I know this conversation. This is every time we're trying to figure out somewhere to eat. It's like, man, we just had that like the other day. But it's really cute again. I love the big giant hair. I love her giant ooh eyes with the little blush line. She's adorable. Then we have this like android here. I like the design of this android character too. It's like really cool. Like the color choices and whatnot. And the difference between the colors on the two is like really, really distinct. So you get a different vibe from each character. Oh, and then you have the android hanging out with. I think this is probably her actual like dragon form. Like I assume she's a dragon from the fact that she has scales and she has a tail. And then this looks like if she was like in her full on dragon form. They're having a great time hanging out in like a little very lush like oasis or like a hot spring area. It's adorable. I like seeing the relationship between these two characters. It's super super cute. And it kind of reminds me of like I don't know, it's like it's very like storybook like in a good way. Like as far as like their art style goes. I really like it. So that's everything from Rainwing Gamer, aka LSD Goblin. Make sure you give them lots of love and encouragement. I want to see more about these two characters here and how their relationship came to be, how they were developed, and I really want to know more about this this crazy wolf thing. I don't know if maybe this is like an antagonist and they're like that kind of like tries to interfere with like their relationship or something. Make sure you give them lots of love and support. So let's go on to our next one here. We have Tanako, or Tanako. This is Hopper, My Amazing Digital Circus OC. I still haven't watched that, but I know it's very popular. New artwork on Sun Knight's Reaction. And then this is Titanium, a Chinese psychopathic Superman-based character, but more dark and twisted. I tried my best to do the Derek J. Wyatt art style. Oh, I'll have to look up that artist. And Monster Source after becoming mentally unstable. Ooh, so this is their Digital Circus OC. I said that they took a background screenshot from the show so they could like showcase their character in the same universe. That's cool. I like it. They look like they're some sort of like maybe they're like a moth or something like that. I like it. It's neat. Let's go to the next one here. And we have Sun Knight giving a like, what are you talking about? Kind of like, almost like disgusted, like, uh, reaction here. Like, oh, dude, like, maybe they said something weird, like, I don't know, they have like anchovies on cupcakes or something, and they like that. I don't know. That's just kind of the vibe that I get from this. I like it though, it's nice. And then this is the design here. So it kind of reminds me of like how the boys, like how Homelander's outfit is kind of put together. So I'll have to check out this artist that you were talking about in their style here. But I like it. I like that there's like there's like textured elements that come down like from the neck and onto like the shoulders here. And then I like his like little like snake or dragon belt here. It's pretty cool. And then of course you've got like the Chinese stars here on the back side of the cape, which is cool. And then this is Monstersaurus apparently when he loses his shit. When it becomes mentally unstable. He gets super big, super giga, like all extra spiky and gigantic. I would not want to run into Monstersaurus in an alley or just anywhere in general. But yeah, I like the difference in like the background color versus the gray. I think that was a good choice for like the gradient here, and it gets like lighter as it goes up too, which is really nice. Brings the attention to all the details up here on the top of the body. This is really cool. Yeah, I love seeing Tanako's like dark side twist on everything they put on their art. It's really cool. They're also doing like a comic universe of all these characters and whatnot. So I can't wait to see what they come up with. Make sure you guys give them lots of support as well in their endeavors. We want to make sure that everyone succeeds and is happy and loves doing their artwork. Hey, we got Pensy up here next. Pensy wrote, here is my post from this week. I did my new OC Haruno second pick. They are my half angel, half demon OC that I designed last month. Hope you like their design. Also is my only OC that goes by they, them. Nice. Let's make it nice and big so we can see here. Oh yeah. I love this color choice for like the hair. It's really cool. And I love that they're doing they have like the half black, half white, kind of offset costume design, along with the wings here. So we have like the angel type wings, and then we have the demon type wings over here. I love the expression. This is great. Yeah, I like it, Pensy. You did a great job. I always like your OC designs. They're really cool. And you do a lot with like, the materials that you're using, like even traditionally it's like really creative. So that's awesome. So I think that's everything that Pensy submitted this week, which is totally okay because it's still a banger. Make sure you guys support Pensy. Pensy is one of the most like kind and supportive people in my Discord, so make sure you give them lots of love. I love interacting with them. They're really funny too. So all right, we have Thunder Kid up next. Thunder Kid wrote, here's some corrupt Thunder Kid. Ooh, so we got the dark side of Thunder Kid now. A super form of the character who I need to draw more, and a perspective of him I want to explore in a separate series. Ah, okay. Ooh, so he's got like the blacked out eyes. It looks like he almost has like a dark, like almost like Super Saiyan, like kind of like energy coming off of him. He doesn't wear a shirt because he's so crazy. He hates socks. That's why we're on the ground. He threw him on the ground over here. He's like, fuck socks. Hey, Jupiter, how's it going? Sorry about the awkward timing. I was not feeling well earlier, so I got some more rest, and I'm alive. I'm here, so I didn't want to miss out on the artshare. It's my favorite stream of the week. It makes me so happy, and we went over your stuff, and it was amazing. So I'm glad you're here to see the rest of everybody's work. Go to the next one here. Ooh, yeah, he's got this like dark aura going on. And it looks like he has like curb stomped the shit out of like somebody here. Definitely looked like someone got at least exploded from like a downward angle going on to the right here. And he's kind of like looking at it like, ugh, now I gotta go wash this off. Then we got him on a pedestal of skulls and blood. And he's like, I am the most evil. I am the most dark. Can't forget the black horror, of course. You gotta reinforce it here. That's neat. Kind of like, it's a neat concept having like the anti-version of your normal character. Usually, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, laundry's never fun, and also classwork. Yeah, I'll send you lots of energy your way so you can get that done, and you can get it done quickly, and then you can enjoy the rest of your day. So, thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. I love seeing your work too, so I can't wait to see more of it. And then we got him holding somebody's head here. Hopefully this isn't somebody notable. Either way, that person is having a pretty rough day, But yeah, that's cool. That's a neat idea, having like the flip side of the usual character that is more of like a cheery superhero type that has a little bit more of like a lighthearted side to them, showing like the dark side of the character. So thank you so much for submitting that, Thunder Kid. I know that you're not able to be here today, but when you see this in the VOD, just know that I appreciate you putting your artwork in here. All right, next up we have Daniel King Jr. They wrote, thanks for the tag and artshare. Here is my latest artworks. I'm starting to get tongue-tied again, jeez. Ooh, I like this. Like, even with the red on red, it's like really cool. It's kind of like this like monochromatic thing. I actually really like the way the light source is on this, where you have the majority of the body blocking the light. That's really cool. I like that. He's like in a stance, like he's ready to go. He's ready to go at it. And I love that like a lot of your work is like very like superhero themed here. And the next up, we have a Jujutsu Kaisen fan art. I can never remember her name, though, but she's, like, super hot and super cool. The mangaka for Jujutsu Kaisen knew exactly what they were doing when they designed their characters, so. But yeah, you got the nice little, like, detail that she has on her axe. I think it'd be cool, too, if you had, like, you had some of her crows here, like, added in that she uses. That would be super cool. But I like it. I like how you're like incorporating like the background character like onto the background color onto the character too, and then using like lighting and like some of the highlights of their like skin tone and their hair to draw attention to it. That's really neat. Ooh, yeah, we have the Dan fan art. Man, Havoc and I really need to catch up on this. We forgot our Crunchyroll password, so we got to figure that out. Get back in there so we can watch it. But this is really cool. I love seeing like multiple characters in one piece. I I think he gets around the character fatigue by doing the characters like separate and then adding them all together like into an image later, which is a really good idea. That's a good way to do it where you're not like getting anxiety about drawing like multiple characters in like one image. But yeah, this is cool. I like it. You can see the personalities of all the characters, of course. And then we have Cammy from the newest Street Fighter. I like the cutout of the country in the background there. This is cool. I like it. I like the pose too. Like she's getting ready for the battle, for the fight. So that was everything from Daniel King Jr. They pump out a ton of fan art. They're pretty much like dominating my fan art channel in the Discord. So make sure you check them out. Give them lots of love and encouragement. They've been looking for some input on their OCs. So if you're in the Discord or if you are following them on Twitter, give them some very nice and constructive ideas and thoughts, nothing negative, that kind of thing, just to encourage them and make sure that they get over their design slump to help them out. Hey, I know this guy. Up next is Nympha. Nympha wrote, "Happy Artshare Day. Woohoo!" First one is Zewa's new reference sheet for God King Zaibatsu comic. Second is, oh my god, Marcy on the Moon Commission. She wanted me to include her new gun in the drawing. Oh yeah, these are your commissions. This is awesome. Third is Welkin Liner Commission wanted me to draw someone named Nyaru swinging a hammer. And the fourth one is Kazu Byaku. Hey, I also know that guy. Commission where he wanted me to draw his OC Genderman. Ooh, I like it. This is cool. I like the way you design your characters. You have all the details like worked out, which is super cool. I love the color choices that you have here. Also, if you're watching this, Daniel King Jr., either now or later, this is also what I was kind of talking about with like the lead colors and then the accent colors. So the lead color here would be like this black or this like really dark gray. So that would take up the majority of the character. So you see that pretty much everywhere. Then you have like a more desaturated green as an accent. And then the saturation is getting higher with the purple here. And then the most saturated green is right up here in the head area. So it kind of leads the eyes up this way. Same as I was talking with the silhouette here. Because there's like a lot of like negative space around the character and you have very distinct shapes for the hair. If we were to black this character out, you would still be able to tell that this is that specific character. So that's what I was trying to explain the other day. Other day, I mean yesterday. I like that you have like the back of the hair here and how the little thing is holding up the hair. And then you also have the little like hair thing on this chunk as well. Nice. I like it. I like how you're also showing that these are like infinite with the infinity symbol here. Nice. And then this one is the first commission you got here. Very, very action-packed. I really like the use of the chromatic aberration here. Makes it very, very energetic. You have like the really explosive, like abstract backgrounds. I really like that. That's cool. Especially against like a character that is mostly monochromatic as well. Nice. I like it. And guns are hard to draw, especially like at different angles, so you did a great job. Let's go ahead to the next one here. This is also a commission you did as well. Ooh, I like how it's like nice and soft, like on the shading on the hair here, and like you have like the bloom like kind of glow off of the white. That's really nice. I like that. Really cool. They are ready to smush somebody with this like insane hammer. Let's go to our next one, our last one here. And of course we have Kazu here, and this is their OC gender bent. Looks like these are getting in the way here of their drawing ability. Yeah. But yeah, it's really cool. I like I love the glow effect you have here coming off of their pen stylus, and then it almost looks like parts of it are like kind of like breaking off here into the background. That's really cool. And then you have the really nice like swirl of the light bluish green in the back here to kind of like break up a lot of like the warm colors. That's really cool. I like it. Seiwa's base idea was how I loved how there were characters that always pulled out knives out of nowhere. Oh yeah, that makes sense. You could like, maybe she pulls them from like another dimension, or maybe she like creates them, like materializes them out of like the elements and the surrounding like environment, and just kind of like brings them together that way. That's just an idea. But hey, yeah, this is everything from Nympha. Nympha is super cool. They now have a VGen, so make sure you go to their VGen and commission them. If I had the money, I would commission them right now. I would throw all my money at them because I really like their art style. It's really, really cool, and it's very colorful and energetic, and it's awesome. They also have a webcomic called God King Zaibatsu, so make sure you go to their profile, follow the link, and give them lots of support there. Let's go on to our next one here. We have After B Animates. You've seen my drawings of Spider-Man, but what about my drawings of the Batman? And oh my god, my brain just like totally shorted out. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have seen these images of your Batman, but it's totally okay because I will go over people's artwork over and over again just so the world gets to see them. I really like how we talked about it last time, where the Batman himself is really like desaturated, and then you have this nice like really cool like gradient in the background that separates the kind of like more monochromatic into like this really like nice like framing up here. And a lot of people that draw Batman don't use a lot of color, so I really like that you included like a highly saturated color here in the background. So when you're doing compositions, you either want like the foreground to have like more saturation, or you want the background to have like less saturation. So they did like the reverse here, where the background has all the saturation and the foreground has less saturation. It's called compositional contrast. And then we have their version of the Batman here. Of course, it's Bruce Wayne. He goes by Batman. He's 52 years old, and he's still jacked as hell. Bio, after the death of his parents as a kid, Bruce Wayne trained for a very long time to become a hero, the Dark Knight. Bruce has been Batman for 15 years now and has a team. They're not only his sidekicks, but they're also his family. So I like that he took like the different aspects of like different versions of Batman and combined a lot of the outfits together. Batman, of course, is always frowning, so you got like this super like deep frown lines here. I like it. You know what? Maybe Carl Urban should be Batman since he frowns like so well. I think he'd be a good Bruce Wayne too, actually, thinking about it. Yeah. So, James Gunn, call me. I have ideas. I have thoughts. Anyway, that was everything from FTB Animates. They draw a lot of superhero inspired artwork where they take established IPs and they add their own twist to it, which is really neat. They also have a YouTube, so make sure you go to their YouTube and subscribe. Get them lots of views. Make sure you watch their videos all the way to the end because that helps them tremendously. Next up, we have Harry Scary Bowberry. Again, one of my favorite names here on Twitter for an artist. It's very cool. They wrote, "Hey Aniki, thanks for the art share. You're very welcome. Gonna drop off blurbs about my OCs for the project Gregorian. It's about two siblings adapting to a world run amok with heaven's monsters like supernatural but shonen." I like it. So we have Joseph Dean Hartley. Mary Beth's twin brother, friends now, but had a worse relationship when they were kids, desires his own life. Body stolen by the angel Azazel thanks to their mother Abigail. Soul wrapped in Lazarus bandages to keep his soul in our world. Does puzzles and keeps mind busy. Protective of his sister, but not above her cheeky antics. Loves AC/DC, Toby Keith, and Disturbed. If a turtle was about to get run over by a truck, he'd blow up the truck first. Nice. Loves mindless action in comedy movies. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. I like it. I love all the little extra details about the characters, like personality and how they might react in different situations. I also love that he's like throwing up the horns and has horns too. That's really awesome. We get two different like flip side versions of the OC here. Maybe this is one he's like fully like powered up here. That's really cool. I like it. I love that Harry has like a very unique color palette that he uses with his style, along with like highly textured brushes. I think that's really neat. I really like it. Let's go on to the next one here. We have Mary Beth Hartley, which is the sister of the other character. I really like this character, by the way. Inspired by Slaughtered Lamb, the eyebrow scar is from her death, came back by the power of the lamb. Her scar and hair glow from either the power source of angels, looks like a lamb by default, or in combat can return to normal. Shepherd's Refuge is her power, manipulates barriers, carries a shepherd's staff. Relocated and sheltered at age 10, her mom left for work reasons. Cheeky and fun personality, but takes a while to show to strangers. Loves Rascal Flats, Sheryl Crow, and Shine Down. And getting scrapes outside. Suggestible, not gullible. Carries a conscience even in regard to her foes. Yeah, this is a really neat design. I really like this. Like, normally I don't care for this color combination, but I think it works really, really well with this character and their personality. I think it really, really shines through to show that she's very cheeky and very bubbly. Her outfit looks like super comfy, like it maybe has like the lamb fur as like the texture to it. And it's like a little tracksuit too, so that's cool. I really like this. This is awesome. And I'm not sure if this is like how you would write her name in like maybe like Arabic or something like that. I'm just kind of guessing. Please let me know in Discord or maybe like in the comments or something, so I'm not guessing wrong. Azazel the Scapegoat. And he's like an actual kind of like wolf goat demon. That's cool. Based on Azazel from the Book of Enoch, his happy place is the wilderness, the untamed domain, his version of Eden, hellbent on destroying heaven's gravest monsters, mankind. Inhabits the body of Joseph Dean, the son of Abigail Slaughter. Azazel and his cohorts made the Gregorian pact, becoming fallen angels. Taught mankind how to make weapons, shape metal, and adorn themselves. His ability is named the Art of War, can forge metal and summon weapons, innumerable as he pleases. Oh my god, I can't talk. worshipped by cults and feeds off war and bloodshed. Nice. Yeah, this is really cool. Like, I love like the blue color choice with like all the red like accents and stuff. It's really neat. And then of course you can see all of like the different like weapons and whatnot that he can conjure. Looks like he can even conjure like assault rifles. Then we have Semyaza, King of Change. If I'm saying these wrong too, I do apologize. The leader of the Grigori Council, alongside Azazel, originally served as a watcher with stewardship over mankind. Lusted after the daughters of men, married 4 wives, made the Gregorian pact of damnation alongside his fellow watchers. Hedonistic and lives in pursuit of his own happiness with reckless abandon. Capable of granting wishes at a price, think Rumpelstiltskin. He controls chains meant to police early humans. Ability is Chain of Command. So this guy's hanging out with Hedonism Bot from Futurama, eating some grapes together. But this is really cool. I like this design here. I love that he's got like this like kind of like entire like wolf like pretty much like around his like belt, keeping his very comfy, very looks like it's party time robe here. So he did a great job expressing that. I love the eyes on the horns. That's really cool, especially with like the blacked out like sclera. That's awesome. I like it. This is really neat. So that was everything from Harry Scary Bowberry. They are super nice. They're also very, very supportive in the Discord. They have a very unique, very iconic art style, and they are obviously building a story with it. So let's make sure that we give them lots of support. Getting tongue-tied. So they can bring their vision to life, and we can share it with everyone. So next up we have Vovanissimo. They wrote, "That's all I did. Updating Scarlet has become much more difficult than we all could have imagined, as I had to rebuild a significant part of the lore system, which spurned all brains out." Hey, I totally get it. Plus old version that was made a year ago. Thanks for the opportunity. Hey, you're very, very welcome. Oh, we have a little bit more down here as well in the comments. Experienced baker, elite mercenary, and loving mother from Forest Village. She sacrifices both her own and someone else's blood for the sake of her loved ones. She wasn't supposed to become a warrior, but she became a peacekeeper for all the survivors. Ooh, yeah, this is the cool one that looks like kind of like the Red Riding Hood, almost like inspired kind of like design here. I really like the giant scythe. It's really neat. And she's like missing an eye here, which is pretty cool. We have all the different like expressions over here, and then we have her eye that she does have has like a little heart inside of it as well. And I love the like blood lily hit here. That's really cool. Ooh, she's got like the whole like skeletal thing like coming out of her body where like, and I love how they do like the floating heads with like their characters. That's really, really neat. I like it. So they are 6'4". God damn, they're champion sized. 187 pounds, 41 years old, 38 at the moment of death. Voidborns aren't getting old, so they don't age once they're this. Supreme mercenary and elite baker. I like this. This is like a really cool. This is like a super cool way to do like character sheets here. Like, looks like there's like aspects of the story also like maybe going on in the background here, which is really cool. A lot of texture. She's got like a slash mark across the back here as well. This is neat. I like how this is more of like oh, okay, so there's like 2 different like kind of like outfit designs going on here. That's cool. And then this one is the one they did a year ago. Ooh, wow, you can see the drastic improvement in your skill set here. Not that there's like anything wrong with this. Like this is still really cool too, but like you can definitely see that you've learned like quite a bit in a very short amount of time. Like a year is not a lot of time to make like a big amount of progress here. So that's awesome. I love it. Cool, cool, cool. Excuse me. So that's everything from Vovanissimo. I'm sorry, I am having the hardest time talking today. They have a story that they have that has these characters. They have like a comic kind of story. It's really neat. I really like it. They obviously put a lot of time and a lot of effort into their characters, their designs, and their backstories. Make sure you give them lots of support. Check out their story as they post it. Ooh, we got FTB Animates here again. I'm working on a short Spider-Man animation. Ooh, so we have the start of a Spider-Man animation here. Looks like this version of Spider-Man might use some sort of like maybe grapple device versus having like web slingers. Totally cool. Absolutely works out. Still fits the character. Nice. I'll have to check that out when it's done. I look forward to seeing it. Let's see who got couple people got labeled as probable spam here. Jeez. Ooh, we have a new person. Nice. Let me make sure. Yep, I'm following them. And let me make this bigger. So they wrote Dr. Misty Vigor is an OC from Runerverse, the world where every conspiracy became true. An extreme satire way. I like that. That's funny. Her arc is her desperately trying to bring back fertility to humankind, sterilized by evil 7G emission, extreme body modifications, and technology for humankind survival. Oh, this is crazy. This is a very unique style. I like this. That's cool. The materials are rendered really well. This is really well done. I like how the background also has like a lot of textures and also implies a lot of the digitization and that kind of thing. Bless you. Also, guns are super fucking hard to draw. So, congratulations on doing an awesome job with that. Yeah, this is really cool. I like this. Them hips, though, Jesus. Seem like crack walnuts here with her abs, too. This is cool. I like this. I can't wait to see more. Well, thank you so much for participating in our artshare here. I would love to see more of your artwork, so I will continue to add you to the tag list so we can get your artwork out there for everybody. You're obviously very talented, and everybody make sure you give them support, and I can't wait to see more of this. The satire sounds like hilarious. Like I love like wacky conspiracy theories. Especially when they all come together. All right, next up we have Penny Nixie. They wrote, my latest drawings aren't really safe for work. It's a short comic. If you're interested, check out my profile. It's the pin post. Here's a quick peek. Sorry, I don't have anything else to show. Hey, it is totally okay. I appreciate you, cutting everything in a way that makes it so I can show it. I love the face of this this person here. That's like, what's up? I can't hear you. Oh, an ad.
I just can't see what you're talking
about. All right, seems like we have ads here, so I'm gonna wait just a few minutes.
talking about this bullshit and let me look at my husband. You boy ass boy. I don't fucking care.
Ads are so rude.
Look at him and his baby face. Get out of here.
Oh my god.
Shit. That's distracting. No. Oh my god. Rude.
Oh my god, another one.
It's so many. I don't know what is happening. Oh my fucking god. It worked before.
There we go. Looks like we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't want to be interrupted while showing off Nixie's artwork here. Let me go ahead and reread just in case. My latest drawings aren't really safe for work. It's a short comic. If you're interested, check out my profile. It's the pin post. Here's a quick peek. Sorry I didn't have anything else to show. Again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with non-safe for work art. I appreciate that you're sending me the stuff that you can show that won't get me in trouble here. I was just before the ads interrupted me, I was chuckling about this guy that's trying to rizz her up over here with his like Chad face, trying to get her to get together for some coffee and chill. We got the big old bee butt. I love it. It's a very, very cute character. I like it. Let's move on to our next one here. We got a clip of some things that are going on. We got some censorship here, so I appreciate that. And then next one here, we also have a very cropped as well.
Nice.
We can just go ahead and kind of imagine what is happening. And another crop here as well with some squiggly lines to show some motion here. But yeah, that was everything from Painting Nixie. Make sure you go and actually check out their little comic on their Twitter, and everywhere they have it actually posted. Make sure that you support them. If you're looking for some super cool non-safe for art work here, they are your person to go to. So make sure you check them out. Thank you so much for submitting. I'm really sorry that I can't full on show your whole beautiful work here. If I could, I would. And last but not least here, we have Alex San Lira. Oh my god, it's been so long. I'm so sorry. And my voice is going. Alex is awesome. His laptop has been out of commission, so he's been doing a lot of amazing traditional art here. I love Alex. Alex is fantastic. Dad of the Year as well. Alex wrote, "Hey Artie, wow, I haven't posted in your artshare in a while. Not sure I'll be able to watch it, but here are some of my recent traditional artworks. Just random stuff I drew because I felt like it at the time." Ooh, I like it. The dancer. Nice. I love the pose. I love how Alex stylizes the anatomy and the shapes. Really nice like shape language as well with everything that's going on. I like her very like artsy like facial expression here. Really nice hatching. Alex is still killing it even with the traditional art. He does not let little hiccups keep him down, keep him from doing the thing he loves. So I'm super happy to see this traditional art. Let's go on to the next one here. We have Minute Evil Ones Club. 1, they have to have glowing eyes. 2, their face has to be hidden. 3, they have to have a magic hat. Alex is hilarious here. So we got the Jawas. We got the Black Mage. We got a sorting hat just because, is a hat that kind of falls into at least 2 of those criteria. We have Orko. We're not even evil, though. And then we have Shy Guy. Aw, I love Shy Guy. Vivi, I just want to make new friends. Vivi is best boy in Final Fantasy IX. We have Ralsei. And we have Skull Kid. I think Skull Kid is from Zelda. I'm not sure what this one is from. I don't know this one. And then we have Vigar from League of Legends here. Kinship, we must join forces if we are to take over the world. They would all be like their own little group here, their own little powerhouse. We got the Jawas stealing everybody's shit and reselling it on the black market. We got 2 mages here with magic powers. I forget what this one can do. I don't know this one, but this would be a powerful force altogether. I just love Alex's sense of humor. It's really funny. I like it.
I don't know what that green one is from. That's cool.
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah, that one. I like the eyes.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's from either.
Kind of looks like it's a kitty cat wearing a wizard hat. It's got little points on it.
It's from something recent because it says 2018 on the
We'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I'll have to look up what that is. And I love this one too. I remember seeing this on Twitter. Danny and the Dwagon. I love the dragon's expression. The hatching here is really nice for the shadow work, especially down here. And then you got this little super adorable knight. He's like, are we here to fight or are we friends? And the dragon's like, it's not happening either way. What do you want, kid? I'm just trying to sit here and chill, thinking about where I'm gonna find my next horde. I love the green gradation here into the purple on the feet and the forelegs. This is super adorable. I love this. I would love this as a sticker. I think this would be adorable as a sticker. And then we have a super awesome fan art of Luke and Mara Jade. If you have read any of the Star Wars novelizations before Disney took it over, Mara Jade is kind of like a love interest for Luke, but she's,
Not his sister.
not his sister, and also not a light side user of the Force. She's also not a Sith, but she does use the dark side as well. Spoiler alert, he ends up having to use the dark side to save her. So at one point, so it's really neat to see someone actually do a fan art of these 2 characters too. So yeah, Luke is he's so kawaii uwu baby girl. I love Mark Hamill. He's amazing. It's too bad that I feel like if they tried to do a live action version of this storyline, that it would not be great. So it's really nice though that we get to see Alex do some artwork of it though. Yeah, Sith Luke would go hard. That was actually how it was supposed to go in the original script, is that Luke was supposed to turn to the dark side and become Star Killer. But George Lucas decided to go with the Fuzzy Bunnies route. All right, well, that was everything from Alex. Alex is amazing. One of the most supportive funny and cool people that I have met through doing Twitter, and of course through streaming and whatnot. Uh, Cannot wait till he gets his laptop up and running again. But I am super, super enjoying the traditional artwork. I feel like he is just as amazing at the traditional artwork as he is at his digital. So make sure you guys share all of his work, repost it, give him lots of love, interact with him. He's very, very fun. He's very, very nice. He also has a Spotify and a YouTube where he creates music for his fictional band, the Wannabes, which he also has a comic and story centered around them as well. So make sure that you guys check that out and watch the videos to the end so he gets lots of views. All right, I'm going to do one last check here just to make sure that I did not miss anybody. I'm going to reload the page just in case, because I know some people join in at the last second here, and I want to make sure that they also get their spotlight. Looks like so far that I've got everybody. Yep, that was everything for this week's artshare. Let me go ahead and pop on over to the lobby here so we can wrap up. Again, I apologize for the late stream. I am super happy I was still able to do it. Like I said, every single week, this is my most favorite stream to do, is to show off all the amazing work that you guys have done, get as many eyes on it as possible, and throw all of my support at you. And one day I will also throw all my money at you when I am big time famous streamer dude. So it's coming. I promise. I won't forget you. So anyway, I will not be streaming tomorrow. I take Sundays off. I'll be back on Monday. I'm not sure what kind of stream I'm going to do. I am kind of working out the kinks of doing a stream where people submit their OCs and I, just give some pointers and some constructive critiques, just kind of like brief kind of things to maybe like be able to help you guys out with the construction of your OCs, your designs, and the goals you want to meet, for their stories and implementing them. So be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, you guys are amazing. If you're not already following me, go ahead and give me a follow to see when I go live. If you like the kind of content I do, please consider subscribing. That would help support me and allow me to continue to do this. I will catch you guys on Monday. I hope you have a great weekend. Otherwise, bye.